So welcome to the live session. Some of the instructors are here. If you have any questions related to the current, ROE or the upcoming ROE on July 11th, or anything from week 6, module 6, let us know. It's open-ended. Just let us know if you have any.
Hi, this is Srinivasan. Kind of a suggestion and appreciation.
Okay.
Thanks. I think maybe the course team, but Rohit actually put the answers. I think a marathon session. There is a lot of questions on the project, and they have been answered by Rohit. And so thank you for it. And the previous session was useful to get some answers. But my suggestion would be that the project questions have been posted for quite some time. So if we had been able to answer them as they come along, it would have helped a few people. But hopefully you could do it for the next project, right?
Sorry, I didn't get that part. Can you repeat it?
See, the project questions, I think for the last few days, there have been many questions, clarification on specific questions of the project, right? And there were no responses from the instructors for many days. And today, I think many of the questions have been answered in one shot. But if we had been able to do this as they come along, it would have helped people, right? And there are also many repeat questions. And, typically, if the answers are there for the previous questions, people don't repeat questions. So this is a suggestion for the next project.
Got it. Yeah, sure.
Again, I want to appreciate, most of the answers were given by Rohit, but I think the instructor team was responsible. I think there are so many responses given 9 hours ago. So thank you for it. I think that has been helpful for the team.
Okay, great. Considered. Thank you.
But the question is, when will the first ROE marks come out?
Typically, there will be 2 weeks time required. So it will be released by the course support team. So and the evaluation, everything is automated. So it's just a matter of the process by which you will know the score. It should take about 2.5 weeks. Any questions, anyone?
Good evening, sir.
Hello. Yeah, please tell me.
Sir, I have a question regarding Kumu. There was one week 6 assignment, sir. So, sir, in lectures, sir, we have that IMDb network analysis. So, sir, I have got the course of that from the supplementary materials. So, while running that course, sir, it is saying that the RAM is not available, that much RAM. So, sir, what can I do? What can I do?
Okay, rank, I think, okay, you have to edit the code. So what I suggest is, can you copy paste your code and tag Dibu Philip in Discourse? I will also assign it and we'll work towards helping you edit the code in the way you have to do it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I'm then assuming there are no more questions. So
hello, sir.
Yes, please tell me.
Yeah. So I have doubts in week 6 assignment regarding that Kumu one.
Okay.
So the Kumu one also includes movies that are yet to release in 2029 and such. So
okay.
do we have to include that?
So you are totally restricted to the data set. So I think there is a year mentioned in your question. Since year to the most recent date available in your data set, you have to create the visualization.
Yeah, so the restriction that is there in a question is open-ended on one side. So it states that we have
it's not open-ended. It means that it's till the date the data is available for you.
Yeah,
so the start date, the end date is until what your data has.
Okay. Okay.
So generally that's how it is, right? So if I say from 2015, if I say 2022, it doesn't make sense, right? Maybe your data has data only for 2015. So it is the endpoint is always the maximum recent date available in your data.
Okay. Also, sir, when we say Bollywood, that is mentioned in the question.
Yes.
Do we mean Indian film industry as a whole, or only industry that is located in Mumbai?
It's basically we meant Hindi movies, but as I said, it's more about you creating the visualization with the data set that you have. So when I say Bollywood, we mean Hindi movies, but it's not so confined that okay, if I miss a Hindi movie, I won't get marks. No, it's not that way, right? So general expectation is you use all the Hindi movies in your data.
Okay, can we include other language movies that are produced in India?
That is not the expectation, but if you want to include in the network, see to it that your data has majority Hindi movies only. It shouldn't be like you have, let's say, some Kannada, Tamil movies. That shouldn't be like 70-80% of your data set. You can have like 90% Hindi, 10% if you want to include other movies, yes, but it should be majority of it would be Hindi movies only. Then only the network that you create, it will be easy in accordance with the evaluation that we have to do.
Okay. Also, sir, how will this answer will be evaluated based on the graph or based on the Excel sheet?
Based on the graph, the visualization, but that visualization should be hosted in Kumu, and you have to paste the Kumu URL so that we can actually access it through Kumu.
Okay. Sir, can you just take a look? I have done the assignment.
Okay.
Just can you take a look what it should be like? Just a basic look. I'm not asking for a detailed answer.
Sure. Again, can you post and tag Dibu, because Dibu is taking care of the entire Kumu thing. He can definitely do a review. I'll just have a word with him. There is a medical emergency, that's why he was not able to join today, but you can definitely tag Kumu and he can give you a review ASAP.
Okay, so I will do that. Thank you, sir. Sir, one last, since the data set is a very large data set,
okay,
and most of the time when you run it in the Colab, it will error out due to maximum RAM uses.
Got it.
Do you know what we can do so that the error, we get consistent result every time instead of relying on luck?
So one suggestion I would give is, of course, feel free to sample, but whatever data you use, it should be majority of Bollywood movies. That is the expectation, right? So some of you can do it using 200 movies with 180 Bollywood, 20 other languages. Some of you can do it with 1,000 movies, but the expectation is you should work on a data set irrespective of the size with majority Bollywood or Hindi movies. Okay, so if you are facing challenges with that infra, then one suggestion is, of course, the best is to build up the infra, but yeah, since it comes with a cost and all those things. Other easy workaround is it's because of the number of movies that you have in your data set, so you can sample, but make sure when you sample, it's still majority Bollywood.
Right, sir. In continuation of that, how do we sample? Because this error is happening when we read the files only. So calculation part is pretty much in check, but when we read
when you build in Kumu only, it will show error, right? But when you read
No,
the
sir.
data,
Yeah. Please continue.
no, I mean, like when you read the data, there shouldn't be an error, right? Only in Kumu, the graph creation is really, computationally expensive.
Yeah, no, sir. Actually, like someone else also put a thread in Discord stating this issue.
Okay.
Yeah, so like I've tried other services too, and on that also it errors out. Mostly because the zipped file comes around to a GB, and when we read that in memory, it's large enough. So memory RAM is the issue.
Oh, and you are doing in collab only, 32 GB RAM. The same.
Sorry,
Not in personal laptop.
yeah, I am doing it in collab, but like as I think the collab is shared between multiple people. So when there are large amount of people on the same computer, I think there is an error.
No, but collab, when you have your Gmail, it should be dedicated to you only. I believe you are not using the same notebook, and I hope you created a copy and you are working on your own copy, right? So if you use the same notebook shared in supplementary, then it's all, everyone is accessing the same thing. So one recommendation is try to clone it or have a copy in your Gmail, and then try. I think it should be better. If you face an issue, yeah, definitely tag me and Dibu will help you out.
Right. Sir, just like I'm pasting a link someone created in discourse regarding this.
Okay.
Can you just take a look at that error?
Sure. I will respond to that. Yeah.
I just pasted in the chat box.
Got it.
I have raised the issue.
Yes.
Okay. We will take a look. Yeah. Well, I have bookmarked it. Yeah. I will just respond.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Anyone else? Any other question from week 6, ROE, upcoming ROE?
There is no
Sir,
upcoming ROE,
ROE?
upcoming project, right? So
Yeah, correct. It will be very similar to the one that you submitted, right? That Oates, Senator Oates. So it will be almost, it's exactly the same, but with a different data set and different set of questions.
Right, sir. Let's say that in uploading the file, there is some issue for the current project. Will the project will be checked manually if there is an issue?
What sort of issue? You mean the file issue, corrupted file issue? Or
Yeah, something like that. Or something like that. Like if the answers are correct, but it's not matching to the format.
So when you submit the file, it's instantaneously evaluated. So the expectation is it should definitely match the format. But in previous cases, what happened? Some of them were not able to upload itself because of some encoding issues. So this time we have taken care that such encoding issues will not happen. So this time it shouldn't happen. But if you have put the correct answer in a wrong format, then yeah, it's sad that you might still lose the marks because the entire pipeline is automated. And please make sure you have it in the correct format. I think we gave you a sample template also, so definitely do stick to it.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, sir. No, I was just like having a chat on this.
Sorry.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, I see a hand raised. Yes, Jenny, you have a question.
Yeah. Hi, good evening, sir. Viral here.
Okay.
My question is regarding project 1 submission, and
Okay.
this is just a clarifying question rather. I have tested it, and while I have submitted, I say like I can see that 0 of 0 private tests passed. So is it like it, or is there any?
Yeah, I think I leave that to Rohit. Rohit.
So fundamentally, I just wanted to check that whether there is any backend test.
Got it. Yeah, I think Rohit can help you out.
Can you repeat the question?
Sorry?
Can you repeat the question? Am I audible?
Yeah. So my question is regarding project 1 submission. While submitting for the graded thing, it says 0 of 0 private test passed. So is it intended that way, or am I missing something?
So did you download the sample submission file and open it in a text editor and then change the answers to your whatever answers you got from your analysis?
So I got successfully your 100 on 100 for the test run case, but this is regarding the submit case, the final graded submit case.
I don't think this should be a problem. This is fine.
Yeah, so just wanted to check whether there is any background private test cases or not, because it says 0 of 0 private test cases.
No, I don't. So yeah, this is not a problem. Don't worry.
Awesome. Thank you. That's it.
Great. Thanks, Rohit. Any questions, anyone? And one suggestion is, for some reason, some of us are missing notifications from Discourse. So I believe you do have our email IDs. In case, yeah, we will make sure we follow up. But in case, if there is anything that's urgent, feel free to drop an email to us, to our online degree mails. And yeah, that might, it easily brings our attention to it. Great. Then last call for questions. Anyone?
Sir, in the CSV file that for the project, what I already submitted, is it necessary means to change the answer up to the 2 decimal even means?
Yeah, 2 decimals are required.
Actually, what happened, I done it in Excel and save the file as CSV. But whenever I change that format to the number with 2 decimals, but when I am saving, it is again bringing back to the.
That is why I insisted to open the sample CSV file on a text editor and not on an Excel.
Yeah, and thanks, Rohit. And I can confirm that I could change that CSV file, opened it in a editor, as like you mentioned, Rohit mentioned, and I could add the 0. So I had the old answers. I just had to add the corresponding decimal places, and I could submit it again.
Thanks.
But what to do now, sir?
No, you just take the CSV, open it in a text editor, right? Then you put the right number of decimal places. I could do that and submit it. I just thought, so just open it in the text editor instead of Excel.
Like use Google Sheets and then download it as that CSV. It will be in the format that is required.
Okay. Any questions? Okay, then. So if there are no more questions, I think.
I did have one question. I was waiting for the.
Go ahead, yeah.
So would we have 8 assignments? I think now we have the 6 assignment. Would we have 2 more assignments also?
Yes. Yeah. You will have one in the upcoming week and the last week. There will be totally 8. Yes.
And then 5 of 6, 8 will be chosen for the mark, right?
The best score. Yeah. Right.
Right, sir, including 4A and 4B, which are 2 different assignments. If we have 2 more, then there will be 9 assignments total.
No, I think right now you have 6, right?
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4A, 4B, 5, and 6. So total 7.
No,
but till now you should have had only 6, I believe.
No, sir. Yeah, I think the 4A and 4B were 2 different assignments.
Correct.
But in the portal, they have been combined together and 1 mark has been given as week 4. So we have.
Right.
So in the portal, I think that is what is probably taken. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are done. and 6 is open now, and hopefully 7 and 8 will come.
Right. One module, sometimes a module can be split across two. For example, 6A and 6B put together, you had one, I guess. Right. So but in 4A, 4B, it was split and then combined. But it's per module per graded assignment. That's the pattern.
So just a
And you
follow-up.
have 8 modules, 8 assignments.
Sorry. Yeah, so just I'm having a follow-up question on the 4B assignment answer calculation issue. Has that been considered? Is it currently work in progress? I mean, it's been quite a time.
Yeah.
The
So
issue, just to repeat, is that when I entered, the list of counties were different, and the question now is different.
Yes, Srinivasan. I heard from the support team that the problem was resolved, and I think they would be publishing the results again.
No, they have published the results.
Okay.
But still, my things have been marked wrong, and I don't have the original list of counties also, so I can't go and argue because I don't have the original question. Right? I just remember one county name.
Okay.
From California.
Okay.
The others I don't remember. So now I have no way of verifying whether I've been given the right mark or not, because the question on the portal is still the later question, not the
Yeah. Okay. I think we might have to get back with the support team on this. So, what do we do, Mahesh? Any ideas on this?
Just one, sorry for interrupt. Which editor I should open? Can you just repeat?
If you're in Windows, just Notepad will also work.
But Notepad, I can't save this as a CSV file.
You can, definitely.
You can give save as, and yeah.
But it's not taking. Actually, I'll try.
You can use Google Sheets. It's much easier.
Yeah, coming back to Dixon, what Dixon asked. Dixon, I think you can get the email ID of the candidate and let's connect to JK.
Okay.
Sir, the same problem is faced by everyone. So
yeah.
No, I'm not sure everyone, but there was a reevaluation that took place. So I'll create a thread in discourse, and all those who faced a problem can please chip in and comment there, and we'll have a look at your marks separately.
I can see that issue on my assignment right now. Like I have it open.
No, of course the assignment might give you a different number, but the marks are published again. Did you check your marks there?
In the dashboard, it's correct, and I think the same is for everyone.
No, in the dashboard is correct, is it?
Yes, but in the like where we can see assignments, it still states 0 on 100. So
okay, I'll have to clarify because I'm not sure which marks will be taken for the your final as your final marks, the dashboard one or the other one. I'll check about this. Yeah.
Okay, sir, when can we expect marks for ROE1?
ROE in 2 weeks time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, since there were 12 questions, will there be any best of?
No, there's no best of in ROE.
It's just answer as much as possible.
I put my assignment scores in chat, and just to confirm that 4B is still shown as 0 of 100.
Okay. I think the dashboard one, the one that you're seeing there, that is not your final score. Does this final score match with the published final score again?
No, it doesn't. It is different because otherwise it should have been 50, right? And the dashboard, it is showing a different number, not 50.
Okay. I think you shouldn't care about the dashboard number, but anyway, I'll clarify it once again with the course support team. Yeah.
But yeah, I think the question will remain the same for last 3 questions which got swapped after submitting. So the question which has been raised by the other person here is probably different than the earlier raised, where for the questions we have given the answer, then post the evaluation, those questions got swapped with some unknown or different other question.
Yeah, those questions will not change in your dashboard again. It's not going to come back to your previous questions. That will not happen.
We won't be able to cross check which one is the correct answer if we do not get to see the original questions. There is no
yeah, I think I'm not sure how the support team would work on that, but I can raise your concern there, Viral. Yeah, I will definitely raise your concern. I get what issue you're facing.
Yeah.
So I'll raise it with them. I'm not sure what they'll be able to do about it, because they actually took a very serious look into the issue and had a very detailed process of going through each and every person, correcting the marks. So I'm not sure how it will work out in the front end in terms of changing the questions back to your previous questions. I'm not sure how that will work out, but definitely I'll raise your concern.
Definitely. So for the same, even I raised on Discord, created a there is question this thing on Discord.
Okay.
There, but once again, whenever you will create another question, then I'll post it my comment there.
Sure.
And by the way, sir, I see that that those three county questions, right?
Yeah.
The score, not the score, marks are put as, the points are put as 0. Right? The other questions have 1 point each. I don't know whether they removed those questions from the
Yeah. I think they must have done that. Those questions that are the problems that you faced, I think looking at the marks in the dashboard in the graded assignment, that will not help. They might have changed the question, they might have removed the question. So that is not a good way to cross-check your answers.
Yeah, so they put 0 points. So which means that even whether you get right or not, it doesn't count.
True. It must have been a global update that happened there. So we cannot confirm whether that is your real grade.
But sir, in Notepad, I am not able to save this as a CSV file. I already upload the Excel file. In Excel means I save that Excel as CSV, having all the answer, but without that means with 2 decimal. But the number which is having actually the 2 decimal, that is there. But say my answer is 1, I not able to save it as 1.00.
Would you like to try Notepad++, Sublime Text? There are different text editors, and I have just done using Notepad++, and it is working.
Notepad++, I am trying.
Or Google Sheets. I think one of our friends here actually mentioned Google Sheets. Why don't you try that too, Samir?
Then Google Sheet, I need to share it.
No. Who was that? Himanshu? Were you the one?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So you can
checking. Is it the issue that you're not able to get the decimals?
Yes. No, actually in the sheet I make it, but I save, then again open, it will automatically back to means without decimals. But actually see, if your answer is 1.06, that is remain there. But if your answer is only 1 and you have changed it to 1.00, that gone and come back to 1 only.
Got it. And quick question to Rohit. Rohit, like 1.00, if considered as a 1, it's not matching, is it, at the back end?
Currently, we have not done like that, but yeah, we can. Wanted, we can change it.
Got it. Okay.
right, sir. Like in Google Sheets, you can go on File, then Download, and then there is an option CSV. It will be in the exact format, including 1.00.
Okay, I'm trying.
Yeah, you don't have to share anything. So you can also like just use the sample format and then copy that in your drive and then directly edit on that.
Okay, I'm trying. Okay.
Sir, can you please repeat what you say?
May I know who was that? What do you want to be repeated?
Sir, how do we add a decimal places for this?
Okay, so I think that is me. So you click on that row and then in the menu bar there is dot, 00, and then there is an arrow. So you can click on that. Like if you open Google Sheets, then you will see. So, sir, like if you can just
Hello?
open Google Sheet and share
Sir,
the screen.
it is not in Excel.
Right. Mahesh, sir.
How can I done with Excel?
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll share my screen. Yeah, just a minute.
Yeah. So that will be easy.
Okay, is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so please guide me, Himanshu.
Yes, right.
Okay, so we open a blank sheet.
Yeah. So, sir, write 1 anywhere, like 1, 2,
Okay.
anywhere, any integer.
Okay.
And then like click on A.
Click on
Click
A.
on A.
Okay.
A, yes. And then like there is a 00.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Click on word there 2 times. That's it. And then you can go on file.
So did you see this actually? I think someone had a doubt. Did you see what happened here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you click on
Right.
this column and then you
sir,
have
with
this,
Excel,
you just need to
how
make
can-
it 2 decimal places, increase decimal places. Okay. Next, Himanshu.
Sir,
click on.
Excel,
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
Excel, how can do it?
So that's nothing. So you must have your answers. You will paste your answers here in this column. If it is 1, you paste 1. If it is 2, you paste 2. Initially, you wouldn't get these double zeros because it wouldn't have been here.
So
because,
try a different column.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you open your spreadsheet. You go and paste your answers. Answer 2 is 2, for example. Then you select this column A. And here you have this option, increase decimal places, right? You just go and click this once. It'll give you 1 decimal place. Click it again, it will give you another decimal place. Okay. And now you just download it, is it, Himanshu?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Click on file.
File. You go to file.
Then download.
You have this option download. And then you're supposed to download as CSV. So once you do this, go to file, download, and finally download as CSV. You'll have the CSV file. The file must open. So you just upload that file, is it, Himanshu? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that's it. You have this file.
So this is an actual issue.
Yeah.
You can open it on TextPad and you will get the .00.
So again, here also you have an option of increasing decimal places.
Yes, sir. It is like in every Excel.
Yeah, it's there,
kind of
right? Yeah. That's it.
Sir, but here the issue is that there is 4 CSV formats, and in some formats you only get 50% score.
Okay.
Whereas in Google Sheets there is only 1, so it's clear.
Okay.
Sir, in Excel, how can downloads in CSV file?
So in Excel, you go to file, then you come to save as.
No, sir. How can change this file format to CSV?
So that is what I'm saying. So if you go to Excel, you open the app. So this is in Excel format. If you want to save it as CSV, go to file. Save as.
Are you sharing a screen?
Oh, sorry. So, okay. Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is your Excel file. Okay. And You have your answers here in this column. You go to File, Save As, and you look for a place. Browse wherever you want to save it. Now, when you give your place, here it is now in Excel format. So you have the Save As type, right? You have a drop down called Save As type. When you click that, you have different options here. You look for CSV. So I think the students are facing some problems. There are many, you have CSV for Macintosh, CSV for MS-DOS. There is, I think, a CSV for, you have a CSV UTF-8. See here at the top, you have different types of CSV. One is CSV for Macintosh, CSV for MS-DOS. Then there is also a CSV UTF-8. So please choose this one.
But sir, I did exactly what Himanshu tell in for the Google Sheet and
Okay.
download that as a CSV file
Okay.
and save it.
Okay.
But then again, when I open that file to check,
Okay.
again, everything which do not have the value after, say, if I have a value 1.04, that
Okay.
is there, but
Okay.
all other value it's showing 1, 5, 20, like
Okay.
that.
Then I think you must go for the text editor.
Then sir, text editor, it will be .txt file.
So if you have a notepad, this is Notepad++.
No, then I have to download the Notepad++.
Yeah. Notepad, you can try with Notepad++. Yeah.
So I hope you are opening file in again same text editor and not in Excel.
Sir, I'm trying, but in case I'm not able to do it, will there be a problem because 1 and 1.00 is same? Hello.
Yeah, I think the instructor should answer, but I think there was a comment that the current whatever model does look for the 00, right? So that's what I saw
What to
understood.
do?
So it should work, Samit. I think you should be able to do it. I could do it just with Notepad, but definitely with Google Sheets.
But I am trying. I do not have Notepad++, but now I am downloading that.
Rohit, can you help them out? I think.
So you are not able to have point. So the decimals are not coming. Okay, we'll adjust the code for scoring in that way. No issues. We'll
Yes.
account for both.
Yes, sir, please. Otherwise, I'm trying. If I able to do it, I will upload that. But I tried twice or in 3-way because Excel I also save as that CSV delimited format. Now through Google Sheet also, but it's not again come back to that its original.
Like just to add, if you open any file in Excel, it will apply its own format.
No. The Google Sheet, I download that as a CSV file. That file is showing that as a .csv. But when I open that file,
so you are opening in Excel or which particular tool?
I'm just double clicking that file. I'm not opening open with anything.
Yeah, but after double clicking, which particular application is running, or rather, in which application it is getting opened?
It is by default Excel.
Yeah, so instead, just right click and select open with maybe Notepad, or then you can see.
No. If you, I understand. If you open with Notepad, it will show the 1.00.
Yeah, so that is how Excel is configured. So Excel will by default eliminate all those zeros and show without zero numbers.
Yes, but my problem is I am uploading this file, not open with that Notepad file. So I don't know at that end what it will open, 1 or 1.00. That I don't know.
No, it will definitely upload the 0.00, and the reason for that is again reiterating the same point. It will while opening, it will remove all those, and that is how Excel encoding, or that is how Excel encoded this thing. So if you open that in another application and it will keep the format .00, then it will be uploaded that way only. So it is the tool which is opening in different format, not the file which has been saved.
Yeah,
Right?
just to answer shortly, the source file still has 1.00 only. So it shouldn't be an issue, but nevertheless, I think we will check for both. Yeah, it might be an issue for others as well. But don't worry, I think your source file is still .00. That's why in Notepad it shows .00.
Okay, sir. Oh.
Okay, anything else? Anyone?
Sir, could you please share email ID?
It's Mahesh @onlinedegree.iitm.ac.in, MAHESH. So all of us just have our usernames, Mahesh, Dixon, Dibu, Prasanna. You can just use our names and then suffix @onlinedegree.iitm.ac.
Okay, thank you.
Sir,
Sir.
question 17 to 20, all students same questions. Sir.
Data sets will differ.
Sir, just
Okay.
one query, sir.
Yes.
Hello?
Yeah. Hello. Hi.
Sir, in week 5, we learned this basics of sentiment analysis, right? In our course. So, sir, I'm planning to do a small project on my own on this sentiment analysis. For that, I may need help of you people, sir. Then can I expect that help? That maybe take some long time. Maybe my final exam get over, but still I need that help from.
Yeah, like you can mail us, but of course, be cognizant that we can just provide you guidance. But yeah, you are then at the end of the day expected to do it, right? So we can just give you ideas or some directions, but definitely, yeah, the execution should be from your end.
No, execution I will do, but I need some guidance because it is on the live data, and maybe I face a lot of problem or.
Yeah. Guidance. Feel free to just drop us a note or something with your whatever you have in mind. Yeah, we can respond to you. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
So for even integer values, we need to convert it to 0, 0 in the summation.
Sorry, what were you saying? Can you?
So for example, I have an integer value as an answer, so we need to convert into double decimal as you showed us, or it is fine as in integer only.
Yeah, so it's better you do it, but will take care of it at the back end. But I recommend you do it so that there is no edge or corner cases where you miss the marks.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Anything? Okay then. Yeah. So we will actively pursue discourse, but you can also reach us directly. Most welcome. And yeah, if no questions, let's meet for the next live session with more tips on how to prepare for exam and about our ROE too. Okay. So good night and happy weekend.
Good night, sir.
Sorry, just to mention, please don't mention ROE2 because it scares. I think project 2 is what we meant.
Okay. We had an internal nomenclature. Okay. Upcoming project too. Yeah, sure. Take it. Yeah.